I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
This is Ravn from 1349. Good evening. The Demon Noir album, the process behind it, I always enjoy most to make the albums and spend the time in the studio and get everything the way that we want it. The creative process is always the process that I enjoy the most. Then we have been fortunate to tour the US 3 times on that album. On the band side, we've not been able to tour once in Europe. On it still, we tried several times. We have had several tours that has fallen off, and we're not able to fill through. We've done a UK tour in UK and Ireland, but we still would like to see some action in Europe. We feel that we haven't toured Europe in so long, so it's something that we really feel that we should do, and really miss touring in Europe as well. We haven't actually toured Europe since 2005, so it's way overdue. The Demon Noir album is by far the pinnacle in 1349's work. This is we always we don't release an album unless we feel this is the best we can do. We always strive to be our best and to grow as musicians and to push limits and boundaries. That's what we do. And Demon Noir is by far our greatest effort. Otherwise, it wouldn't be released, basically. Well, we like 1349 is a band that strives to grow as musicians and as artists, and we have taken this task upon us to progress the black metal genre and bring that into something that we feel is worthy of the genre. We want to maintain the legacy and the heritage that is there and bring our own to it. That's the whole purpose of 1349, and that is what we strive for when we create music, basically. To present the whole package of 1349 as a band is a bit harder in the US, because this comes from many reasons. Obviously, the potential and what 1349 wants to put on as a show is something that is not feasible at every show, because 1349 is a band that likes to use pyrotechnics, for instance, which is something that is impossible on US clubs, and also it costs a lot of money. So it's just not feasible at the level that we're at. But this is kind of the things that keeps us working in order to build a band and be able to perform with everything that we want. A grand light show also fits the band very well. You know, it is a band. 1349 is a band, in my opinion, that deserves a big production, and it goes well with the music also. So this is what we aim for, and 1349 is a showcase. And it's a band that's really good at showcasing itself, in my opinion. So that is something that I hope we can gain in the future.
You can find Crippled and Broken on Facebook.com/crippledandbroken, or you can watch them on YouTube, youtube.com/crippledandbroken1. Hope to see you.
The Marduk tour has been a very good tour. This is the first time we've done a Scandinavian black metal two-piece tour, which has been very good actually. We've done it in Europe before with like Gorgoroth, and to go to the US and take it over here has been a pleasure actually. The bands work out really well together, and we also have a Withered and Weapon on board. It has contributed a lot to the tour. I think it's a really good package, and the tour has been going really well. We all had a really good time. 1349 has had some band changes early on in their career, and of course Chalve left us after Hellfire in 2006, but we felt we wanted to try as a four-piece and see how things went. Although all the material is written for two guitars, we keep it as it is for now. But 1349 is also a band that's always focusing on keeping their mind open and not afraid to bring in elements of or other musicians into their work. So the four of us is we have discussed this at several occasions, that since we tour a lot with different drummers, since Frost is not able to be with us on every occasion, we feel that the band spirit, the band as a being is very quickly embedded into the session members that joins us, and they kind of becomes a unity no matter what. So it's not. We come to the conclusion that 1349 is a beast of its own. Is like what we like to say. The band is something that we just try to control, but it has a will of its own. So it is not founded upon the talent of one specific individual in the band. It is the four members together that brings this into, and the band takes the energy from all four of us and brings it into something more. So it's the band that kind of has a life of its own. The touring drummers is something that we've been very fortunate to come across, people that are highly skilled musicians and that are able to adapt very quickly and to learn and to grasp the essence of the material. Like one example is Tony Laureano, which we at the point we had done more live shows with Tony Laureano on drums than we had done with Frost on drums. That kind of says something about 1349 being first and foremost a band, and not known or not in need of having its key members in place. This tour, Tony weren't able to join us, but John Rice from The Job for Cowboy was up for the task, and he has really proven worthy of jumping in there and adding a new spirit to the band. He's a young, extremely talented musician that really adds a new aura to the band, and it's always interesting to see how a new member will add something to the band, and we are really happy with what John has brought to 1349. As of now, there are no fixed plans of what will happen with 1349 in a touring manner. We are working on some different projects, but that is something that we always are, and of course we are also working on new material, which we also always are. But nothing is fixed as of now. But we always hope to be back as soon as possible. It's as long as the people and our fans wants us there, we kind of feel that it is our duty as a touring band to be out there. So.